finished planting onions, and just like that, we're gonna plant corn today. Alrighty, we're in the field. Gotta open the planter up. I've done about every test you can think of this morning to this planter, so we should be good to go. Super windy. Got a big rain last night, got about an inch in the course of an hour, and the muck's ready to go with this beautiful cover crop on it. So this was one of the first cover crops we sowed in the fall. Pretty good. It's about halfway up my thigh. Oh, 2 passes in. We got a problem. Yeah. Yep. Luckily, I've got a really short one because I don't have anything else. Unfortunately, it's not long enough. Looks very unprofessional, doesn't it? Thank you. A little on-site ingenuity. Zip ties. These systems are nice, but what a pain in the ass when they go down. Is there anything else? You good? Can I plant now? Alrighty. Let's go. Oh my Lord. What is up today? Feel like we got going and now there's rain moving in. This cover crop is massive. Like, I don't know how I would do this without GPS. Goose fraba. Goose fraba. It says I'm planting. I would not know if I really am or not. Swath control on the seeding. Pretty sweet. It was another project that we did this winter. Definitely tightened the margins up on what we're spending on seed. Probably a 3-year return on investment on that system. Have it pay just for itself and just seed. There's going to be other benefits, but to be conservative, that's what we anticipate as a return at dog crap grain prices. So hopefully the market goes up and we pay for it too. There's other things that it's going to increase the return on investment of achieving the correct population. The softer the ground was on the muck, the less traction you get because that wheel is pressing down into the muck. So right now we're applying 36,000 seeds. Before we would apply anywhere from 34 to 30,000 seeds per acre. Well, thank the Lord, we finished one field. I'm gonna go check some seed depth. Get the people down here. See if we can find some corns. That's more like it right there, Dave. You see that one? Mm-hmm. Seed depth over here looks good. Oh, hey. While we're here at the site where we laid the drip tape, now we gotta get it turned on and working. Putting it in is literally like a tenth of the work. So the well that we're pulling out of is the drainage well that the whole other field next to this drains into. So that's a lift station of ours that we put in. It's supplying the well with clean water from the farmland. Not saying that there is or isn't leaching of fertility, but I do think that you leach some out, and it goes into that lift station, and then now we're pumping that water back onto crop next to it. So we're kind of recycling nutrients in a way, which is kind of cool. And growing a certain type of onions that we've never grown before. It's a secret, I'm not going to tell you, I'll just give you the initials of what kind of onion it is. It's a probably really dumb for trying it, or going to be very successful. There's not going to be much of a middle ground here. You don't know till you try. see if we can find one. There it is. Cool. Well, it's building pressure. It's doing it. We're really doing it, Harry. We're really doing it. Every zone has a timer on it, so this one will run for 30 minutes. And before that 30 minutes is over, the next zone will start up, get its pressure up. This zone will shut off, the next one will continue on and so forth. So this system's designed to provide this field at this point of germination with a ½ inch of rain. Later on in the season, we'll probably increase either the duration of the irrigation or increase how many times a week we irrigate. Oh yeah, sorry about the wind, but I just can't stand my windscreen being on. It hangs in front of the camera. Just looking for suggestions. Leave a comment, please. I need help. This system is very beneficial. It's going to keep the seed in the moisture. Right now we do not have moisture. It's very dry, especially this field. There's just no water holding capacity. So we're using water that we're getting rid of to put it back on top to have a better crop, or a crop at all under these conditions. Put the water where it needs it, when it needs it. So there's 6 zones here, 30 minutes a cycle, twice a day, till I'm happy with the moisture that's in the soil. Let's go down the other end and see how it's doing down there, because this zone feeds part of it here, and that goes under the ground, or that long 2-inch line, about 700 feet down there to get that pocket. Well, there you have it, drip irrigation. Alright, that's it for today. Well, we're pulling into our Patney Min farm that's connected to our Patney Muck farm. We've got some corn to get planted here today. Working on my lats today. Haven't really been hitting the gym much because I've been working all hours. Got to get it in somehow. That's why we don't buy a seed tender. We're going right along, aren't we, Dave?
Yeah!
Nice shirt. Do we offer those shirts, Dave?
Yeah.
Don't you think everybody in the world should have one? Looks really good on you, Dave. Top of this hill is where this downforce system really helps out. It is rocky, Balboa style. I mean, there are rocks everywhere. So that helps keep the ground to seed contact where it needs to be. Better than any air spring suspensions could help. Dave, anything you'd like to add to that?
Buy our merch in SorbelloandSons.com.
Boy, I don't know if that's a thing.
Well, now it is.
Good morning. It has just rained. Not really like a lot of rain, but just like a mist and humid and overcast. Not a whole lot of sun. And that's what dries out our soil. We got some sun. Going to get some ground tilled up so that we can finish planting corn on it. We got our Crass field cultivator and our 8650 John Deere. Weather's held out long enough. I got that field worked. We're gonna go get it planted. We gotta get the planter folded up and head over to our last farm for corn planting. And you're probably going, wow, Dylan, that went really fast. Well, you're right, it did go fast because we have a wider, faster corn planter than our onion planter. It makes a huge difference. And we have not had cooperative weather either. That's why we went with a 12 row, so that we weren't spending a bunch of time planting corn.
It's mailbox.
That's our own mailbox. Why would we hit that?
That is. Well planted! Well planted!
We're planting!
Planting! Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still planting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a song that we're working on. We still gotta get some words figured out to it, right, Dave? Planting's going along nicely. The ground that we worked this morning and mid-afternoon got enough sun, browned up, and looks really nice, actually. For some reason, this area where we are at right now is like the edge of a couple storms, literally on the other side of this hill. This farm missed those couple storms. Our soybean ground it's a ways off. Yeah, that's not looking good. It's probably a day and a half's worth of work. Once the weather breaks, we'll get those in. It's a lot quieter without those goofballs in here. My gosh, they are goofy. Holy cow. Kudos to my parents for dealing with goofy kids, especially when you got a blown hydraulic line and the planter runs out of seed and they need their boot tied, and David called Wade a dummy, and I told Wade not to be a tattletale, and he said he's not being a telltale. Goodness gracious. Oh, those two little boys. 15.5 acres done out of this 30. Get it done tonight. That right there is a jackass. Big one too. With white hair. Oh, Dave. Just did a donut on my nice plant job. Got that field finished up last night. And we're here at the planter this morning. Getting some go-go juice in the tanks. 22 acres here to finish up. And we got about 10 acres we left behind at another farm. It was just too dang wet. And done. Folding up, heading to the next one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on the only sunny day of the entire plant season, here's our last pass. And that's a wrap.